Everybody in Nigeria is suffering.
Virtually everything. Transportation, where I used to come before, I come with 200 naira, I will come with 800 naira. And Labour just said, pay the Nigerian workers 400 and something thousand. And government is coming with 60,000.
The Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) and Trade Union Congress (TUC) have suspended their industrial action over a lack of consensus on a new minimum wage and the hike in electricity tariff for 1 week. The TUC president, Festus Osifo, confirmed this in Abuja on Tuesday after a joint extraordinary National Executive Council meeting of the unions. A joint NEC meeting of TUC/NLC has approved to relax the industrial action for 1 week with immediate effect, Osifo told the media. A communique will be issued later. The Labour chief made this known. Both unions down tools on Monday to register their grievances over the hike in electricity tariff and lack of consensus on a new minimum wage. The development ground activities in critical sectors of the economy, with schools, businesses, hospitals and airports shut. The national grid was also shut down, throwing the nation into darkness. Labour's action followed the expiration of the May 31 deadline for an agreement on a new minimum wage. They have been locked in negotiations with the federal government. During the failed talks with the government, Labour rejected 3 government offers, the latest being 60,000 naira. The TUC and the NLC subsequently pulled out of negotiations, insisting on 494,000 naira as the new minimum wage. But in a bid to halt the strike, the federal government and the Labour leaders held an hour-long meeting that devolved into the night. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation SGF, George Akume, the Minister of Labour and Employment, State, and her Information and National Orientation counterpart, Mohammed Idris, TUC's Osifo, and the President of the NLC, Joe Ajero, were among the persons present at the meeting. At the end of the parley, though Labour said NLC and TUC would meet to decide the next action, they reached some resolutions, including the government's resolve to pay above 60,000 naira and a regular meeting between the parties. They also resolved that no worker would be victimized as a result of the industrial action.
I can understand this situation because some people are demanding about the minimum wage, right? And there haven't been agreement between the government and the workers, and now they're putting on a strike as some kind of protesting. It's understandable, but I hope there is a better way they can show their disagreement, or there's a better way that they can handle this.
Everywhere is quiet because people have complied, because everybody is tired with this present government right now, because people are suffering. There's no food. Even if the food is available, you cannot afford it.
By this time of ours, if there is no strike, I believe I'm about to have made at least minimum of 300,000 by now. 300,000? By now. So today, no customer. She has already cooked. The food now will be wasted.
The new government came in last year and the first thing they did was to increase the pump price of PMS. Of course, you know the inherent variables that will come with the increment of PMS. Price increase in food, virtually everything. Transportation, where I used to come before, I come with 200 naira, I will come with 800 naira. And Labour just said, pay the Nigerian workers 400 and something thousand. And government is coming with 60,000.
The workers, we are suffering. Everybody in Nigeria is suffering. And we want it to stop. That is why we are crying that they should please. Even for us to be here under this action, it bleeds our hearts. We are crying inwardly. We are not enjoying it because we believe that a child that is serving the parent should not cry for food because before he or she being served.
One union official says the present economic reality no longer aligns with a 35,000 naira minimum wage salary.
I want to believe the tripartite committee that was formed to look into this issue engaged a lot of stakeholders, which Labour are one, Manufacturer Association are one, NEC are one. Labour ensured that there was every stakeholder involved, and for that reason the business society are well informed and they are aware of this.